Welcome. In this video we will see the best ETFs of 2022 by performance. The best performing ETFs of 2022 are primarily in the energy sector, with one outlier fund tracking an index of Turkish stocks. It's no surprise that energy dominates our list as crude oil remains near 5-year highs even after the commodity's price has retreated to where it started the year. Analyze the 10 best ETFs of 2022. 1. iShares MSCI Turkey ETF. The iShares MSCI Turkey ETF, TUR, seeks to track the performance of a market cap-weighted index composed of Turkish stocks. This fund's recent outperformance can be partially explained by the Turkish government's central bank rate cuts even as their economy faces extreme inflation. YTD 2022 return, 79.88%. Assets under management, $345.80 million. Expense ratio, 0.57%. 2. Invesco Dynamic Energy Exploration and Production ETF. The Invesco Dynamic Energy Exploration and Production ETF, PXE, tracks an index of U.S. energy exploration and production companies selected and weighted by growth and value metrics. The fund's ability to take advantage of price momentum helped to propel it to a top-performing position in 2022. YTD 2022 return, 79.17%. Assets under management, $357.96 million. Expense ratio, 0.63%. 3. iShares U.S. Oil and Gas Exploration and Production ETF. The iShares U.S. Oil and Gas Exploration and Production ETF, IEO, tracks a market cap-weighted index of companies in the U.S. oil and gas exploration and production sector according to Dow Jones. Cap-weighted index funds can outperform the broader sector when an equal allocation reduces exposure to the largest holdings that may be underperforming. YTD 2022 return, 72.90%. Assets under management, $1.26 billion. Expense ratio, 0.39%. 4. Fidelity MSCI Index Energy Index ETF. The Fidelity MSCI Index Energy Index ETF, FENY, tracks a market cap-weighted index of U.S. energy companies. The index includes those companies deemed investable by MSCI and covers 98% of the sector. FENY's broad diversification within the energy space is a standout quality of the fund. YTD 2022 return, 71.58%. Assets under management, $1.78 billion. Expense ratio, 0.08%. 5. Energy Select Sector SPDR Fund. The Energy Select Sector SPDR Fund, XLE, tracks a market cap-weighted index of U.S. energy companies in the S&P 500 across all energy subsectors. XLE is the largest energy sector ETF on the market. YTD 2022 return, 71.31%. Assets under management, $44.31 billion. Expense ratio, 0.10%. 6. Vanguard Energy ETF. The Vanguard Energy ETF, VDE, tracks a market cap-weighted index of U.S. energy companies. The index includes those companies deemed investable by MSCI and covers 98% of the market. Since VDE is cap-weighted, shareholders receive the heaviest exposure to the largest energy companies. YTD 2022 return, 71.21%. Assets under management, $9.14 billion. Expense ratio, 0.10%. 7. iShares U.S. Energy ETF. The iShares U.S. Energy ETF, IYE, tracks a market cap-weighted index of large-cap U.S. companies in the energy industry. Opening to new investors in June of 2000, IYE is one of the oldest energy ETFs on the market. YTD 2022 return, 69.01%. Assets under management, $2.43 billion. expense ratio, 0.39%. 8. Invesco S&P 500 Equal Weight Energy ETF. The Invesco S&P 500 Equal Weight Energy ETF, RYE, tracks an equal-weighted index of U.S. energy companies in the S&P 500. This means that RYE focuses on growth and value stocks within the U.S. large-cap space. YTD 2022 return, 66.07%. Assets under management, $0.632 billion. Expense ratio, 0.40%. 8. SPDR S&P Oil and Gas Exploration and Production ETF. The SPDR S&P Oil and Gas Exploration and Production ETF, XOP, tracks an equal-weighted index of companies in the U.S. oil and gas exploration and production space. XOP invests in growth and value stocks of companies across a range of market capitalization. YTD 2022 return, 64.22%. Assets under management, $4.73 billion. Expense ratio, 0.35%. 9. Van Eck Oil Services ETF. The Van Eck Oil Services ETF, OIH, tracks a market cap-weighted index of 25 of the largest U.S.-listed, publicly traded oil services companies. This narrow exposure can produce outsized returns when the largest companies are performing well, however, downside risk can also be pronounced. YTD 2022 return, 61.79%. Assets under management, $2.70 billion. Subscribe to the channel for more investment ideas. Stay tuned.